Hello everyone, today's video is going to be about the artifact of the Stalker. The location is 80.8, 46.8. This is the rough location on the map. It's in Aberration. And this is arguably the toughest artifact in Ark really to get. So I'm going to show you a really easy way, avoiding all dinos and everything. And you can use it without a dino. I'm going to do it without a dino. You can also use a rockdrake to do it. So you need a motor and gasoline on your pants and zip lines. So I already put the zip lines here. And I'm going to show you the way to avoid all the creatures and not deal with any of them. Just get the artifact and get out of there. So this is the entrance here. We got 2 zip lines to get us up the entrance. So you need the hazard suit since it's a radiation area too. So and zip lines, you need maybe say 20 zip lines. But I already have all the zip lines set up. So this area here, I'm gonna take cactus broth and bug repellent, so that I don't get detected by the dinos. To my left there, if you go to the left, there are so many dinos. Up there too on the cliff. I mean, this cave is just full of dinos. So it's really tough to go through them. You're gonna spend a lot of ammo and armor and probably die a couple of times and get your dinos killed. So these are the zip lines. Just watch where I have them built, so that you built them in the same locations. So this is the first part of the cave, and look how many creatures are there. We just passed all these creatures, otherwise we would have had to kill them. Not thinking about the ammo only, but I mean, they're really dangerous dinos. So a lot of seekers too, so you don't need to use a light pit at all. Just make sure to see where these zip lines are connected. So no light pits, because there are a lot of seekers. They will attack you, so if you have a light pit. But since we don't have a light pit, it's easier this way. So I have all these zip lines. They take me straight to the artifact without any problems or encountering any dinos on the way. So once you set them up once, and then that's it. You just go grab the artifact and come out. So you have a dino, you don't have a dino, it doesn't matter. So you can also use a ravager if you wanted, but it's easier without a ravager. So I have another zip line here. You can fly with the glider suit to the other side, but going back you'll need a zip line. So this is why I have a zip line here too. And make sure the zip lines, you can reach them when you're standing. So you might have to like redo a couple of zip lines. So make sure you have plenty of zip lines. Like 30, I think, will be okay. 30 zip lines, so that because sometimes you need to demolish them and then build a new one. So look at these dinos. Look at that. I mean, anywhere you go in this cave, you're gonna encounter so many dinos. So it's definitely a waste of ammo and time, and you might get your dinos killed as well. Lose some really good dinos that you have, or rock drakes. So it's not worth it. Just make the zip lines for once. And there's the artifact right there in front of us. So we're almost done. Almost there. And what you do here is shoot these dinos, get their aggro, and they will just fall down. Fall down in the trench there. So you have these megalasaurus there too. Megalasaurus. and a couple of carnos. They're dead. So we're left with a couple of seekers, I think. A few seekers. So you can zip line like this, and there's a arthopluera, my favorite dino in Ark. And these seekers, I think they're glitching to the wall there. They're not. That one is dead. That one is glitched to the wall somehow. So I think it's okay. It's not gonna aggro on us, maybe. So let's keep going. And here's the artifact of the Stalker. So take the artifact. I'm gonna actually take a screenshot real fast for the thumbnail, you know. And there's this feather light here if you want to tame feather lights. Dung beetles, feather lights, you know, different light pets in this area. So we take the artifact and we head back. So you also need to make sure that the zip lines, you can reach them, you know, when you're going back. And this way you'll see them a second time to see where they're attached, you know. Because it's it's really easy to get lost in this cave. And it's confusing, you know. So all these cliffs, you know, they're marked with like, you can mark them with crystals, these white crystals, just to recognize them when you want to put your zip lines. But they're all the way up, so they're really far from the dinos down there. So we get here. We're almost see this zip line here. It's good because the glider suit is not going to get you up this cliff here. And here we have I have two zip lines, one to get me up and one to get me down. Because they're kind of tough to get on these, you know, cliffs. So make sure to put them correctly, so you can go up and down using the same zip line. And sometimes you can jump a little bit to like reach the zip line. Here also I put a zip line to the side here to get me up. Because you can't fly with the glider suit up there. But once you reach the cliff, just jump. With the glider suit, it will put you above the cliff. And look at all these dinos to our left and right. That's a lot of dinos. They're a big problem. If you want to take it like with a rockdrake or you know, with any other dino, shoot your way through, that's going to cost you a lot of ammo and time. Even with a rockdrake, it's a little tough to navigate this cave. So, but with a rockdrake, you can use the rockdrake to take the same path that we just took, and you know, with the rockdrake, you take the same path, and it will be much easier, you know, to take the same path that we took with the zip lines. You avoid all the creatures in there, and my cactus broth and bug repellent is almost done, so it was just enough to get the artifact and come back. And here's the entrance of the artifact here. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.